G'day guys, it's John from theproductivegarden.com, and I'm just about to go to the top bar hive. I'm not quite sure what I'll find. I don't think it's going to be anything real tragic, but what happened a couple of days ago is we had a tree come down in our backyard, which did it just dislodged the roof of the top bar hive, so it obviously touched it to some point, but I don't think it's done a whole lot of damage to it. But I'll just give you a look around and I'll show you exactly how close this tree came to the top bar hive. Alright, so there's the tree that came down, there's the chooks that are behind my hive, and here's the tree onto the top bar hive. Now, it's obviously done enough. You can see here there's a bit of dirt on the top. I think that's probably what was thrown up by the tree when it hit the ground. So yeah, it did a little bit of damage. It lifted the lid a little bit, but just about to go now. It's time for me to replace the sugar water anyway, and it's a nice sunny day here. It's not real warm at the moment. It's probably about 15 degrees. That's Celsius, but they should be fine. I'll go in there. I won't pull all the bars out or anything like that. I might just pull out bar 3 and 4, and we'll have a look at what these guys are up to and just replace the honey water. The main thing I'm worried about with the tree coming down and having bumped the hive is that it may have dislodged some of the comb and that's fallen down. But I've had a quick look inside the entrance hole and I don't think too much has happened. So let's just go and have a look inside the hive now. Rightio, so I've got the top off. There's a little bit of dirt on the bars here, which will mostly come off when I change the sugar water. So let's go in and have a bit of a look here. Oh dear. Okay, one of my fears has come true. The number 1 comb has come off. So it's a bit of a hassle, that. Well, I'm hoping I'll be able to push it back on to some degree. Oops, sorry bees. I'll just take this sugar water out. Now, it sort of means I'm going to have to pull a whole lot apart, which I didn't really want to do. But I'm going to have to pull a whole lot apart to be able to get to that number 1 bar. Rightio, and you can see here that comb's fallen off, and they've already started building another piece of comb on there. So I'm just going to get them off, and I'm going to break this away. Sorry guys, but it's not going to work for us. Okay. Alright, you're going to have to move, right? You're going to have to move. Get out of the way. Right, what I'm going to have to try to do, if I can actually get this the right way, is see if I can just push it back on and squeeze it together with the comb that was already on there. I hope I'm going to be able to do that. Looks like I'm going to squash a couple of bees with it, unfortunately. Come on, move out of the way. Move out of the way. So, sort of hoping that will work alright. And that'll be better than them having to build a whole new piece of comb. It'll be much better. Let's see if that's going to stay there. Okay. I hope. No, it's not going to work. Okay, well, plan B for me is I'm going to remove this comb and really confuse them by turning it around. Actually, no, I won't. I'll leave it the way it is. I think that'll be slightly better. Okay, this will go up against the wall. And the reason why I'm going to swap it around is because it's going to provide some insulation against the outside for the brood that is actually in the middle. It's a bit of a pain that's happened. I really hope that it hadn't knocked it that much at all, but such is life. I'm just going to put this spacer between these two as well. I'm going to have another go at trying to squeeze this together, see if it's going to work for me, but I don't think it is. I think it's just too cold for the honeycomb to be pliable enough, I guess is one word. No, that's not going to work. Okay, so I am going to put this third bar here. I've got honey all over me now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, move all this out of the way. I'm going to just make their hive a little bit bigger for now. I'll give them some new sugar water for a start. Right, that's the lid I've got to put back on here. Okay, so new sugar water for them. So I'll be pretty happy with that. Okay, I'll move this stuff back a bit. Okay, I'm going to just stand this up inside the beehive here. Okay. Come on, in yours get. Alright, I'll put these bars back. A few of them are just going to have to clean themselves off. Rightio, so that's where the that bit of honeycomb finishes where it's laying. I should probably even move it up a bit more there. Okay, so that's where the honeycomb finishes off. Yeah, I know you're fanning. Move out of the way. Okay, so I'll just move these guys off here, and hopefully, sorry, the kids can stay there. Okay, get all this stuff off the top, I'll put the lid back on, and I'll leave these guys to it. Get rid of that sugar water, and yeah, I'll just have to get the lid back on now. So that's a bit of a shame. Like this poor hive doesn't seem to be able to catch a break. When I caught the swarm, it was queenless, and then when I went to put a queen in, they had a laying drone in there, and it's been through the dramas, that's for sure. And now things are getting cold here. The honey flow will be off soon, and they've lost a whole comb of honey, pretty much. They're going to have to build some new honeycomb to be able to store that in. They'll be able to get the honey out of it, but it's going to use up a lot of honey to be able to build new comb to store that honey in. But such is life. Can't do much about that. This tree won't fall down again, so now it's my job to cut this thing up. Anyway, I'll get the top on these guys. They'll be able to get up in here and clean up this honey that's on top, so that'll help them out. And yeah, so we'll just have to keep feeding these guys sugar water until they don't need it anymore, and hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed for them. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time, happy productive gardening. Bye.